Hiya, let's open a portal. Call in our spirit team. Ask for clear and concise messages, please. Nick here, welcome and welcome back. Cacao reading and cards. General collective reading for earth signs. So we do have our little earth element here, a little catnip plant. So I've pulled a card from Ask the Witch deck for the overall theme of the message today, and I've pulled up the Seven of Swords. So it's not a great energy to start with, and this has come up in almost like, okay, so she's got 3 swords with her. Sorry, 5 swords with her, and she's left 2 behind. So is this somebody leaving something in a hurry? Or is this somebody leaving you in a hurry? Just being told in a hurry. So something sneaky or deceptive has happened where you've had to leave in a hurry, or else somebody else has left in a hurry. All right, so I'm just going to pull a couple of tiles to see. I don't know why I'm doing this the complete opposite of way round I normally do. So I'm not sure. B-I-S-E-N. Okay, so I'm reading for earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have a bison. Oh, it's not spelt right. I'm well aware of that. What is significant about that? So any of those letters could be significant. I'm reading for earth signs. So let's have a look at the cup first off and see what we've got here. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, just having a quick look. Okay, we're going to start from the very beginning. Okay, excuse me. All right, so we have, all right, have a look at this. All right, so this to me is feminine and masculine. See this masculine face here turned away. Okay, so this is, okay, so these are 2 energies here turned away from each other. So back here it looks like quite a balanced union. You come up close and they're both actually turned away from each other. What is going on? So I feel like somebody's having a break or had a breakup. Now this could be a temporary thing. I'm not saying you've broken up, but I'm saying there's an imbalanced energy where both are turned away from each other. So, oh, see that crocodile? Okay, so as we go back, now this one has a sleeping tiger by their side. Masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. Okay, what have we got here? All right, so here we can see, all right, so we need to go up a little bit. Okay, here we can see at some stage it has been very balanced. See, they're both looking towards each other. Very balanced energy here. Somebody has their head in the clouds. I'm reading for earth signs. Somebody has their head in the clouds with overthinking going on here. All right. So this balanced energy, we have some very dark thoughts coming in here, and we have almost like another person coming, or another energy coming in this way. But see the gap between. Something has come in and created a rift between 2 people, and somebody's overthinking, got a lot of shadows in their head, I'm going to say. And now we're at the stage of not speaking to each other. Oh, okay. What's going on here? Okay, there's been an awful lot of conflict in the past. Awful lot of conflict in the past. So I do have this one bloody fly. Oh, Australian summer, it's wonderful. Okay, so, oh, okay, so, right, so I heard spirits telling me you have this one bloody fly hanging around, getting between. Okay, I heard that, thank you. Spirit, can I have some more information on, on this 7 of Swords, please? Now, I'm just going to quickly check. Okay. There we go. So, all right. Spirit, am I taking reversals in this read? Not with this deck, I'm being told. I will take them from, if I pull another deck, I will take them, but not from this deck. Thank you, Spirit. My table's really squeaky. Something needs oiling. That's not for me, that's for you. Yes, my table's squeaky. I'm not oiling my table. I'm just hearing to acknowledge that something needs oiling. Okay. 7 of Swords. Tin Man. Now, what did Tin Man? Tin Man didn't have a brain. Okay. If I only had a brain. No, that's a Straw Man. Tin Man didn't have a heart. Okay. Tin Man didn't have a heart. Okay. Excuse me, Spirit's telling me all this stuff. 3 of Swords. Tin Man didn't have a heart. Okay, so something has been quite heartbreaking. And now we have the 3. So something is getting between 3. Okay, thank you. 2 of Wands. Can you please tell me, Spirit, what is getting in the way? Oh, what is getting in the way? Why am I saying it like that? What is getting in the way? Okay, so I'm just, Spirit's telling me what is getting in the way. We have fresh new apprentice energy coming in. Why are we having the Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so in this particular representation visually, one's walking ahead of the other, one's walking away. And one's almost like, okay, where are you going? Opposite directions here. So there's something, okay, this is what I was seeing in the cup. You're looking different directions. One's almost looking towards the other one, like, where are you going? All right. Spirit's not connecting, I'm being told. Why is the spirit not connecting? Okay, so we have somebody on their path of spiritual awakening. And are you contemplating a new venture? A new venture, I'm being told. It's to do with business or home. Chariot. Why am I hearing somebody's stolen something from you? Why am I hearing that? And that's the Chariot card. That's not what it's coming from. It's Spirit. Why am I hearing that, Spirit? Okay, so, all right, you're going in a different direction. So the Chariot is moving forward, very focused. Now, if you have a look at the representation on these 2 cards, they're both got the 2 dragons and balanced energy. So there's been an imbalance. You're very clear on where you're going. Very clear. And it's to do with a union, is it? 9 of Pentacles. I did say we're not taking them. Okay, you've been sitting in solitude. I'm just being told watching the grass grow. All right, so I feel like your energy is quite balanced. Page of Swords. So this again, fresh, enthusiastic energy for something. Now I'm being told it's, okay, moving in a different direction. This one's always don't forget your information. Don't forget your scrolls, your information. See, your scrolls are on fire down here. So this is something about you're moving forward, but do you have all the information? Just what Spirit's telling me. Yes, I know I've got a card there. I've been told I'm not picking that up yet. 8 of Swords. Okay, so somebody's definitely in their head about something here. Definitely in their head. You're wanting to move forward on a new path to get yourself out of this prison. What is this prison about? Definitely wanting to move ahead to a brighter future. Okay, can I please have some information on what... All right, get heartbreak. I get that. I have some more information on this Seven of Swords, please. High Priestess. Chains. Love. Okay. Alright, I'm not taking reversals, but I'm taking the interpretation of that as a reversal. Got ya? Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords. You're looking over your shoulder, back at what's been sneaking away. We have the High Priestess. Your intuition is on point. Energies only. Your intuition is on point. You've been tapping into the spiritual realms with your page of your page energy there with your fresh stuff you've been looking at. You've been looking at fresh stuff. Okay. There's past history, but you've been looking at the fresh stuff. Now we have the Lovers. Now because this came up in reverse, I did say I wasn't taking reversals, but I'm going to take the meaning that I usually take with this as something is imbalanced here. Something is imbalanced and you're trying to put it back in balance, but you can't. You can't seem to find the balance with it. So something has got you trapped emotionally in your head as well as physically. What is it? And it's to do with a lover. I'm not taking reversals, thank you. Two, it's definitely to do with a lover. Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. It's about your home life and your love. So this is somebody you're in a very strong union with, a very strong union. Something has destabilized the home situation at the moment and you're feeling trapped. Okay, so what is the heartbreak, please, Spirit? Can you please tell me what this heartbreak was? Definitely exhausting. Ten of Swords. What is this heartbreak? Now, if I get a 3, I'm going to say it's the third person. Or 18, it's the moon. So, it's the moon. That's Cancerian energy. What happened on the last full moon? I know. Last week I did say there was stuff being illuminated by the moon. Seven of Pentacles. Hibernation. Alright. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Definitely to do with home. Three of Cups. Alright. I did say if I got a 3. I don't need to clarify that for you. You already know. High Priestess always knows. You already know. So I don't need to clarify whether there's a third person, and I'm not going to plant that seed and say there is. I'm going to say third party. It could be, there's a lot of pentacles come up here. It could be work. Somebody's married to their work and putting work over you. Something has changed in the balance of this energy. And there's, this is almost like a thief. So, something's been stealing the time in this union to create an imbalance. To create this imbalance where it's not feeling very homely, not feeling very balanced anymore. Okay. All right, so we'll acknowledge that. The High Priestess already knows anyway. So what are we doing moving forward, please, Spirit? Advice, future, something moving forward. Is this just a temporary phase, or can this be sorted? Or we don't need to know if it's going to be sorted. This is your decision and your journey. However, Seven of Cups, you have many other options, I'm being told. You have many other options, so the choice is always yours. The Hangman. Look at things from a different perspective. And this is just a matter of timing to see which way the pendulum swings. Okay, which way does the pendulum swing? Sitting with your intuition, please. Decision. Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay, I get that. I get that. All right, they're coming in. All right, I hear that. They're coming in emotional. Whatever has happened, I'm hearing they won't be turned away for much longer. All right. Can I have one of these, please, Spirit? They're not... when they do get in touch with their emotions, they're coming in quick. Do you want it? The Hangman. All right, so they're sitting with their introspection at the moment. Okay, so they're bang smack in the middle of introspection as well. You're tied to this person. You are tied to this person. How you choose to move forward. You're both actually sitting analysing it at the moment, I'm being told. You're both sitting analysing it. Is this my happy ever after, my soul mate, my soul connection, or is this a karmic tie? I feel like whatever's happened, I think you're both sort of sitting back from each other at the moment, doing your own introspection, your own tapping into your own, I'm going to get desires and wishes here on how you move forward. And I'm not saying this is one or the other, you know, you're both sitting in this energy of analysing. All right, analysing your options moving forward. So this is just a little bit of a stagnant energy at the moment while you're working through this, and you're both in exactly the same space. I don't know what's happened in the past, but something has come between you in the past, and it's got one of you trapped in the head, and the other one I think is maybe working or disappearing a little bit, I'm being told, hibernate, retreating, but one's stuck in the head. So you will sort this out however you want to. The High Priestess is always your choice, and part of you already knows. Trust your instinct and allow the process. Oh, I don't like that one, but it's true. Allow things to unfold and see what the next chapter brings. But I feel like somebody here is definitely bang smack in the middle of this, and I'm not going to tell you which way to go because you've got two hangmen here who already know what they're doing and already looking at their options. See this one with its head down? This one fiery. There's definitely an imbalance. Whatever's going on, it's definitely this way, that way, this way. How the pendulum swings. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there, Spirit. Is there anything else? Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, since this is a love message, let's get a little bit of hope. I'm feeling like somebody here needs a little bit of hope. Now I'm hearing the word self-love. Before I even touch these, I'm hearing the word self-love. So it's always about stepping into your own energy and loving yourself first. I'm not taking them, there's way too many. These are bloody hard to shuffle. We'll get there. Okay, that one's jumped out. Okay, it's always about self-love first, and we've got reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Now, the best does not always mean back together. The best is the best outcome for both of you. Thanks, Spirit. Transition phase at the moment. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that supports and challenges. Okay. So I've definitely just done a love reading. We're bang smack in the middle of the energy of which way to go forward. All right, I hear that too. Thank you, Spirit. This is your journey, but I'm being asked, please, please, please focus on your own energy first. It always comes from within, and you already know this anyway. Allow them to make their own decisions and their own process. Allow them their own process of growth as well and decision making. But focus on you, please. And I'm being told, get out of your head. tap into your intuition for sure, but get out of your head and focus on you. All right. Anything else, Spirit? No, I think we're good. Okay, I'm going to... Hang on. Am I going to sneeze? No? Okay. All right, hang on. Spirit's just saying, hang on, 2 secs. What else do you want, Spirit? All right. Okay, I heard that. I'm reading for 2 different groups here. So one of them, something quite bad has happened. And there will be a separation from this point forward because you need to focus on you and leave the karmic bond behind. There's another group that I'm reading for that it's not quite as bad what's happened. Something else has just been allowed to get between, and this process will allow a clearing of that with clearer and more defined boundaries, working as a union moving forward. All right, that's why I got the Lovers and the Chains together. We have 2 separate groups here. So, okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, that's clear. So if it doesn't resonate, please don't think I'm saying leave somebody or, you know, that I'm not giving advice for that. It's always your choice. But I am reading for different people here. So if it doesn't resonate, please don't make it your story. Always use your own brain, as in get out of your brain, you know, eight of swords, whichever. Get out of your own head and make your own choices. Don't follow anybody, including me, blindly. Always make your own. Oh, the Hangman. Always go and trust your own intuition and your High Priestess. Use your own discretion. Much love and wish you all the best. And this is just a stage. I'm getting told both groups it's just a stage. And it's a very necessary stage to bring more balance in the future. Okay. Much love. Closing this portal. Thanking our spirit team. Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay loved. Much love.